Hello there you guys, and welcome back to part 50 of my randomized reclassing round of Fire Emblem The Shattered Dragon. Today we're gonna wrap up the 23rd chapter of the game here, the Dark Pontifex. Yeah, in the last few episodes there I've been going on and off about how perhaps I can get lucky and crit Garnef here with either Dolph and Core, but yeah, you know, that's not gonna work. I don't know what I was thinking. You cannot actually hurt him unless you dispel the Imhulu shield there, so yeah, I'm sorry if you guys have been screaming at me at your monitors and I wasn't listening, but there you go, now I finally am up to speed here again. Yeah, I can be such a dumbass at times, but there you go, so that's what's up with that. So basically what this means is, well, this is gonna be a very scary round going forward. Like, if I don't have the Falcon Blade, I have no freaking idea how I'm gonna beat Medeus there. Now, remember, I have saved a separate file there back on chapter 22, so if I absolutely must, we can just load that file and, well, basically retry here, you know. So yeah, we have that going for us, but for the time being, I would like to keep on going here on this file. Like, it would be so much more epic if we can just totally turn this whole thing around here, you know. If I can pull a victory out of my ass, that would be awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on trying here. Yeah. But there you go, we won't have the Falcon Blade. So what I'm thinking here is, once we get to chapter 24, maybe it would be in my best interest to revive Tiki right then and there, because remember, she does deal bonus damage against, well, Medeus there. So if we do have her, at the very least, I think we have a win condition there. And see, here's the other thing. I was also thinking, and I actually looked this up, I was also thinking that, well, if I do revive Tiki, then we won't be able to recruit Nagi there, the other Menakite that I mentioned in the last episode there. Yeah. So if I do revive Tiki in chapter 24, we can't get Nagi, right? Because you need to actually, well, complete chapter 24, and both Tiki must be dead and you must miss the Falcon Blade. Those are the criteria there to get the X chapter. But yeah, see, here's the deal. Yeah, just shut up, Garnef. Here's the deal. If I go to chapter 24X there, like, let's say I don't revive Tiki in chapter 24, then she will not be able to partake in all the experience that is to gain on that map. So I am honestly leaning towards just reviving her on chapter 24 and just completely skipping out on 24X there. Oh wow, that was a nice level up from Merrick. Some magic resist is always nice here towards the end of the game. But yeah, in case you're curious, I did look this up, and apparently you can save your arm staff until chapter 25 and revive Tiki then and there. However, like, see, in my mind, I'm used to the SNES games, so I was gonna revive Tiki there on chapter on regular chapter 24 there, you know, or chapter 19 as it is back on the Super Nintendo. Like, yeah, I was gonna revive her there. I actually did not know that you could hold on to your arm staff. In fact, I'm actually sure that in the original game there, you actually have to use the arm staff back in chapter 24 at the altar. I think they changed it for this game. So yeah, like, technically I could have 2 Divine Dragons there, but since I learned about that by looking it up, I think that I should not allow myself to use that, because, well, if I have that secret character there, plus Tiki, well, I mean, then the integrity of the run kind of falls apart here a little bit, you know. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking there. I'm probably not gonna allow myself to get that particular character. And whoops, I should probably not have done that. And by the way, was that the real Garnef? That guy in front of Merrick, because he did not take damage. Yeah, this is probably the real one. Yeah, we have fake Garnef over here then, okay. But that means we are just gonna need to close this guy off then, because, well, there's just no way I can defeat him. Can he actually kill my Shida? He actually does. He kills her right on the dot, as a matter of fact. Well, that's not good. I guess we could use our Fortify. Yeah, I might have to use it. I'm getting low on HP here anyways on a bunch of characters. And yeah, I messed up here, so I guess I have to. It sucks a little bit, but you know what? I don't want to lose Shida. That just will not stand. But yeah, once I finish there, yeah, I won't be able to get Nagi. I mean, I could get her, but I'm not gonna. And yeah, of course, if I, let's say, don't wanna resurrect Tiki, like I was also talking before about reviving Lena, because if I do that, well then we get the Hammer Staff, which is also a solid option. Like if I do go down that route, then I still could recruit. Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, we gotta do something like this. And then I think I'm gonna pop a Pure Water on this lady. Yeah, I wanna be very safe. Yeah, just like that, okay. Yeah, we could also resurrect Lena there. Then we get the Hammer Staff, and if we have the Hammer, well then we can pretty much repair all our best weapons, which is also a good option there. But even so, I still really think that Tiki is my best option. Like, remember just how much experience I put into her there on Chapter 22. Like, it's crazy. Like, she got several promoted unit kills, and yeah, her speed was like a 20 plus. Like, yeah, she is gonna be such a solid character for me to have against Garnef that I just think that it's in my best interest to revive her. Like, since I've lost so many characters here now, you know, once again back on Chapter 22, I don't really have that much need for, well, the Hammer anyways, because, well, I don't have that many weapons, you know. And as long as I am careful with my Excalibur, my Parthia, which I haven't even used once yet, and my Gradivu and my Mercurius Blade, you know, I think I'll be fine. And, you know, we even have the Star Sphere here now, since I did not trade it in for the Starlight Tome. So, in all honesty, we probably do not need the Hammer. It's just overkill at this point, since, well, once again, I lost so many units. So, yeah, there you go. That's my line of thinking. And, you know, we got to get rid of some of these guys here. There are just way too many guys. Just way too freaking many guys here. How the heck are we gonna do this? You know, what if we... Well, 31% crit. Oh my god, this guy shoots Navarre twice. Oh. Holy freaking crap. It doesn't really hurt though, and the other guys here doesn't really deal damage to me. Yeah, you know, that's fine. If you want to shoot Navarre twice, go right ahead, Garnef. I don't really care. I think it's more important that we hurt this guy so that we can move on here. Yeah. And I'm probably just gonna need to put Merrick right about here and use the Killer Lance perhaps. Yeah, that is fine. This guy has got to be dead here before we move on and take out these swarm guys. And of course you crit on the second hit, as typically is the case. And now, Drogue, will you be fine? Well, yeah, 23 damage. But of course, then if these guys hit him, he's probably dead. Yeah, but you know what? We could still bury him up. Oh my god, this barrier staff is, yeah, on the low side here now. But I guess it is what it is. You know, we did get a new one. It's fine. It's gonna have to be. I don't want to lose draw here. 16 damage. Well, that's quite a bit better. Yeah, now I should be fine here. And now then, let's just step right on up here, I guess. And I'm actually gonna clunk some Pure Water on this lady too. Yeah, just in case they decide to shoot at her. Yeah, I don't want to lose anybody right now. And Midya, you know what? Why don't you fly on up here and pop a Vulnerary? And this way we have Garnef sealed off here, yeah. And as soon as we have gotten the long-range tomes here gotten care of, then I think it is time that we start running up with Marth and, well, the rest of our team there. And yeah, Core is still soaking hits here. That's very nice. You know what? Let's just keep him close to Minerva and Wolf here, yeah. There you go. That's gonna have to work, and I really hope nothing is gonna spawn down here, yeah. If that's the case, well then I'm gonna start panicking. Faux show. But, yeah, hopefully my strats or my line of thinking there makes sense to you guys. It is a bit disappointing not to get to see Nagi's chapter, I agree, but, yeah, I think this is the best way of doing it, and, you know, I'm feeling a little bit hesitant to go to 24x there since, well, if I had been playing without a guide or without a wiki, I would not have thought that I could actually do it, you know. Like, I would have just assumed that reviving Tiki would mean that I cannot do it, so, you know, there you go. I wouldn't have been able to go there, but it turns out that you can if you just do some fidgeting around with the arm staff. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with how I was gonna do things first. I pretty much had set my mind on just reviving Tiki here in between episodes, and then I would, well, just keep on going like that, you know. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna handle it. And yeah, you may comment or leave a comment in regards to it, but just keep in mind that I'm like 6 or 7 or so episodes ahead of YouTube here, you know, offline. So even if you would like to see me go down that other path, well, it's gonna be too late, even if that's the case, you know. So yeah, sorry to say if you really wanted to see me go to 24x, but you know, it's not just gonna be something that I'm gonna be able to do. Maybe if we ever revisit this game, which heck I would love to, then we can go on a X chapter cruise there, you know, to try and see the whole game. But this is how it's gonna have to be for now, you know. And how the heck are we gonna do this? Like, yeah, we need to get Marth past here, right? You know what, maybe we'll just leave this gal to block off Garn after, yeah, because we need Midya up here on the front lines to deal with this guy. Yeah, seriously, this swarm guy has got to go. Nice. Okay, good job, Midya. Heck, maybe we can even get another level up on her. She's level 14. You know, I wouldn't mind it if she actually maxed out in terms of experience here for the final match. Like, she's bound to gain a few more speed points, and if she has enough speed to toss twice at the Manakets on the final maps, well, then she's gonna be a asset, or an asset, you know. So, yeah, that might not be such a bad idea, is all I'm deriving at there. Okay, yeah, he's gonna keep shooting at Navarre, but he should be safe now. There are no more guys in the background who will shoot at him. And, you know, we gotta trade off the Excalibur Tome. Hello, Nick. We're wasting precious... my goodness. We're wasting precious uses of the book there. Oh my god. Talk about poor form. Oh well. Oh freaking well. Let's see. This hero is gonna go for Midya. That is fine. Oh, and you know what? Here's another thing that I now realize. We gotta give Midya the light sphere back. Yeah. With that, she can actually still, well, she can much more easily hit the enemies there. You know, she's a flyer. She doesn't care about losing 10%. Well, what am I trying to say here? Yeah, obviously the light sphere boosts or removes any terrain bonuses that a character would receive on a patch of woods or a, you know, pillar tile, you know, stuff like that. And since she's a flyer, she doesn't care about those stats, but it's very nice to have the light orb just in case enemies are like on a throne or whatever, you know. So yeah, I might just want to give that to her again. And you know, as far as that goes, maybe for the final map of the game, you know, Medeus, he's sitting on a throne, right? Thrones gives 2 defense and 2 avoidance. Maybe, yeah, maybe we can actually like see if maybe Dolph can take Medeus out, like if he has the light orb on him. Because, well, he has poor hit rates, but if he has the light orb there, then maybe, just maybe, he can land a really solid blow there. You never know. It's definitely something to keep into consideration there. That much I do know. And can we have somebody else block this guy in here. I want more guys on the front lines. I also want Core to get more experience. But Core cannot run past here. He's gonna get killed. What the hell? Yeah, he's too slow. What about Abel here? He's gonna take 30 damage. He does live, though. That's nice. But, oh, damn it. Yeah. Well, okay, so let's see here. Can he kill my Navarre? No, he cannot. Okay, good. So let's just sit here from one more turn then. Box him in, and then we're probably gonna need to, well, use yet another fortify the next turn. But yeah, I would love for Drog to get some more experience here too. I am probably gonna end up forging him a slightly stronger Wormslayer there. I do believe that it would be a boon to our forces here if we have an effective type weapon there on Drog against dragons, because, you know, he's quick and he's got decent strength. Oh, what? That's nice. Yeah, he's got decent strength, so, you know, he can seriously wound dragons there on chapter 24 and 25. Yeah, he's not gonna be bad, so that might very well be the path we go there on him. It honestly depends. Like, before we start up chapter 24, I'm probably gonna have to take a look at all the dragons there and see whether or not Merrick can hit twice. If he can hit twice, well, then obviously he's gonna get a forged dragon pike, because, well, his is gonna be way better. But, oh no! Dude! Oh, is Midya dead now? Dude, and Abel might die too. Oh my god. Dude, miss. Dude. Yeah, Midya's probably gonna die. A Drog could die. Oh my god. Oh, please, just dodge. Dodge! Come on, Drog! Oh my god! What the hell is this? Midya! Dude, this sucks! This is so assy. Please don't tell me Midya can die. Please, Drog! Come on, dude! Oh. Well, so much for Drog. I was singing his praises and he gets assassinated. And Midya is still not out of the woods, and neither is Abel. And he... Okay. He actually went for Merrick there. Which I cannot believe he did that. That's good for me. But please, Midya, please tell me you're not dead. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Dude. Yeah, I'm sorry, Spring, but, you know, I am just not aware of the reinforcing spots here in this game. Obviously, we saw them spawn here, like in the last video, but it's been like 4 or 5 turns, so I just anticipated there not to be anymore. Which is my bad, I guess, but yeah, oh my god, Midya is dead now too. Which... yeah, that's not good. Oh my god. Midya and Drog both died here now. Like... yeah, okay, well, you know what, this is just ass. This is really assy. This is so freaking assy. Well... I don't even know what to say. I was just starting to feel a little bit better here about the whole situation, and then the game just takes me down a peg here, you know, again. What the holy crap, my man. Oh, we gotta get up here with Marth ASAP. Like, what if the spawns even more guys? Where is Marth? All discombobulated here now. Is it discombobulated or discombobulated? Never really figured that one out. Oh, but yeah. This is so freaking bad. Yeah. Like, up till now, this game hasn't been too hard, but here, towards the end, like, the spawns are really tough to deal with, and now Merrick doesn't even have any ranged weapons, and look at these guys, they are super strong. I might have to fortify again. And we probably are gonna need to run back a little bit here, too. Yeah, but I am for sure gonna need to fortify, because if Garnaf decides to run back here, well then he's gonna kill me. Yeah, we could also just run on in here. Yeah, you know what, I think I'm gonna do that. Just kill these guys, for crying out loud. And then, yeah, Wolf will just say fortify. Damn it. Dude, Drog, he got so unlucky there. He had like 3 attempts there of a 50% chance of dodging, and he couldn't get one. Not a single one. That is just so lousy. Oh, damn it. Well, you know what, I can't. Well, actually, I can't take damage here. It's fine. We're gonna fortify, remember. It's fine. But yeah, I'm sure... Yeah, Spring is gonna be bummed out here now. Yeah, I'm sorry, Spring. Media died there. But, you know, I just didn't know. I haven't looked up maps of the reinforcements here. So, yeah. And yeah, I'm scared that there's gonna be even more guys here. But if they're coming, it's gonna take it's gonna take them a few more turns. Maybe I'll put Cord here. Can he survive? Oh my god, he can't survive? Are you serious, my man? Run away, then. This guy, too, needs to be at full. Oh my god, and this lady could die. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, this ain't good. But then again... Do I need to fortify is the question. I might not necessarily have to. Because... Yeah. Okay, you know what? Okay, we don't need to overreact here. Merrick is fine, right? 26 damage. He's gonna take 17. And there's no way this guy... Yeah, 28 attack. Yeah, no, he doesn't kill. Okay. Okay, so yeah, see? That's the thing, sometimes you gotta calm down a little bit here, so you don't make stupid mistakes. But, will this lady be safe? 24. Oh, crap. Oh, freaking crap, my man. Yeah, this ain't great. This ain't great. So, Minerva... Do we just sacrifice you? You know, see, I'd rather sacrifice Abel if I had to lose somebody here. Like, obviously, right? He is at the lowest level. Like, I could move up here, warp Shira out of danger. But then I would also have to warp Minerva out of danger. Wolf wouldn't die, right? He's gonna get shot twice, but I refuse to believe he dies, yeah. So we could do that. That is expensive, but it's something I can do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Like, I can't lose more units. It's as simple as that. And, dude, you better not die, Marth. 19 speed. Off freaking course. Off freaking course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you know what? I'm fine. Yeah, Marth won't die. Here, send this lady back there. Now Marth is not gonna die, but Abel sure as shit is gonna, unless he dodges twice in a row. That's another 3 guys lost here. Holy crap. Long live Altea! Hurrah! Yeah. Cheers, mate. Yeah, you can just hear how pessimistic I am right now. Another 3 units died. Jeez, dude. I really wish that, like, see, obviously, I think that in this game, you know, they did things in a certain way, you know, to lower the total amount of reinforcements, but, like, when you have enemies spawn, like, 4 or 5 turns in between each other, that invites for some, yeah, for some really assetry, for some really assetry, for some real assetries here, yeah. Like what just happened to me, like, it, yeah. It can just get really crazy real fast. You know, I think I just want to warp out of this level at this point, like, yeah. I don't think I can block off Garneth anymore, I've lost too many dudes here. And this guy really freaking hurts. Let's see if I actually had to do that, maybe we can do this without using more warp stays. Okay, well that was nice. You know, Merrick is gonna have to do some heavy carrying here on the final levels. That's really all I'm gonna say, and wow, what would you know? This guy reaches him now. Well, what the balls, my man. What the effing balls. Yeah, I think we're just gonna need to skedaddle. Yeah, we need to get out of here. Use the warp. Get out. Holy crap, dude, I can't believe I'm actually having to run from a map here. Strength, skill, speed. Well, you know what? The speed point is very helpful, I will say. Can I just kill this guy for some experience? That would be nice. Yeah. There we are. Jeez, dude. Drog and Midya. Oh, and yeah, Abel too, of course, but yeah. He matters the least. Methodus, quickly find the apparatus and shut them down. Right away, sir. Okay, well there you go. What's gonna happen to Garneth? Blast! How did he find the apparatus? All my power! Still, they are fools if they think they can defeat Medius with such cheap trickeries. And off he goes. Well, there you go. Garneth is getting away, sire. Shall we give chase? No, let him go. Let him fly. Without this magical apparatus, he has no power left to abuse. Well, I guess. Sire, we found Princess Elise up in the Tower of Thebes, and look at that. That guy has a unique sprite. That looks very nice. I don't think you ever get to see that otherwise in the game at any point. She's on her way to see you right now. Oh, here she is! Okay, yeah, that's a good point. I wasn't thinking about that. Like, what's gonna happen to Elise if we don't do the map properly? But, yeah, no. Apparently we still save her here, yeah. I mean, I saved her... Yeah, you saved her the exact same way now that I think about it in Mystery of the Emblem, yeah. Okay, just whatever. Oh, look at you, a man grown. Sister, I was so worried. None had seen you since the castle fell. I feared the worst. I was prepared for the worst, if that was what it took to ensure your safety. But they did not kill me. Garneth spared my life. Why would he spare you? Marth, have you heard of the Staff of Aum? The staff that brings back the dead. It was lost to the world long ago, or so the legend goes. Yes, but Garneth found it in the Resurrectory. Okay, the Resurrectory. What was it doing in a temple in the middle of Duru? I could not say, but that was why Garneth kept me alive. He wished me to wield it. The Staff of Aum's power can only be channeled by women of royal blood. Alright, yeah. Such as Elise here, you know. Marth, you're going to Duru, are you not? Yes, I must sell things with Medeus. Then take me to the Resurrectory along the way to claim the staff. All works but once, but I will use it to revive a lost comrade. You know, that's nice. So, yeah, we did lose Abel, sure, but Elise here will suffice as a healer too. She's not the best healer out there, but she's alright, you know, for a pre-promote. I'm pretty sure she's a pre-promote if I remember correctly, anyways. But yeah, let's see. Duru, land of Manakees. Before Medeus, the Dragon King had few dealings with the human realm. But when the Shadow Dragon came, everything changed. He sunk all Arcanea into a cycle of war, in which heroes rose and heroes fell, always claiming his cause was just and the humans' deaths deserved. But now Medusa's empire was crumbling. He was nearing the end of his reign, even as Marth was nearing the end of his long quest. And yeah, here we are, the dreaded Chapter 24. Let's see how bad it is. Well, here we have some shops, that's nice. Let's see, let's activate the map here. Nope, not like that. There. Yeah, these guys. 20 speed, okay. Huh, 12 crit, yeah. 10 crit, 12 crit. Okay, well, they are capped at 20 speed. That's not so bad then, I guess. I thought they would have way higher. You know, a few chapters back, like, yeah, 20 speed was a lot, but now it's pretty standard, so... Yeah, okay. Well, see, this here is normally the altar where you have to use the arm staff, and, you know, the staff is gonna be inside of the chest there. Yeah, I don't remember, like, I think on Mystery of the Emblem on the SNES, you start with the arm staff in your inventory, but in the NES, it's down here in the chest, you know. So, I'm pretty sure they went with the NES, well, build there, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, but, yeah, see, these dragons are not as bad as I thought they were gonna be. So, basically, I'm still gonna go ahead and revive Tiki, and then we're gonna need to grind her up a little bit. It's a shame that Midya had to die there. Yeah, a great shame. But, you know, it is what it is. Where is my... Where is my Elise? Let's see. Is she... Yeah, there she is. She's not pre-promoted, by the way. And, yeah, we're gonna need her in order to use the arm staff. So, yeah, Est, I'm sorry. But you're gone. Customer Challen. I don't even know. Maybe we can use Wendell for something, you know, pull dragons around. He's very quick. Rickard. I mean, sure. Sure. Then Est. Yeah, I guess Est gets to come. Although, you know, I'd rather have Linda, I think. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Heck, we even have Bantu here. What the hell? Freaking Bantu. I mean... I don't even know. Maria, yeah, sure, bring another healer. Who cares? Seriously, how the heck could this be any worse? Like, really, this is just so assy. There you go, take a mend. This guy, well, he can't deal damage even if he has a weapon on him. This lady, well, she actually has some staff skills, so... Yeah, here, you can take all of this good stuff here, yeah. Actually, yeah, take out that. You know, the Elise is actually not all that bad. Sure, her staff skill is very high. I mean, sure, her stats aren't very high, but her staff skill is. Yeah, there you go. So, you know, she can be useful, if nothing else. But you know what? A magic of 2, there's no way that she's gonna hold on to the 45. Yeah, that's just ass. But yeah, that is looking good. Maria... You'll do fine like that. Rickard, Linde, you two need a... Oh, she can only wield regular healing stays. Oh my goodness. Is this the worst endgame team you guys have ever seen or what? It's gotta be, right? It's gotta be up there in some kind of top 3. Should we just bring this? Hoorah! Bring Riss, you guys. I'm bringing him. Oh, yeah. There you go. Riss is back on the team. Heck, he can wield the Pompeii lance. Actually, no. There's nobody better fit to wield Midya's legendary lance than Merrick here. You know, if it's gonna go to somebody, it's gonna go to him, right? Yeah, and you know what? Speaking of Midya's legendary weapons, maybe... we should let Merrick inherit the Midya's flank lance too, yeah. Even though there are no paladins on this map. Oh yeah, and there's the Grady with 2, holy crap. Well, yeah, here. All of a sudden, he's just gonna hold on to a whole bunch of different weaponry here. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna end this episode right now. When we come back tomorrow, I'll have outfitted all our characters here, and then we're gonna start up chapter 24. Yeah. Dude, it's so lame that I lost Midya. Like, in the way that she died there. That was just really sad. I really would have liked for her to follow on to the final maps of the game, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could resurrect her instead of Tiki, but if I do that, then I truly do not think I can finish the game. Unless Nagi there is cracked. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could go and look up Nagi and her stats and see how good she is. Maybe I can make her work, you know, before we get to Medeus. But if I were not to follow guides, I would 100% just go with Tiki there. Is the thing, right? But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. When we get back here, we're gonna deal with chapter 24, and by then I will have decided on how to handle this mess of a freaking situation here. So yeah, see you guys then.